Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We've got a very special video for you today. I'm Alex is joining us, and we are going to find out about extreme cheapskates, which we love.
Yeah, I am one of those. I don't spend any money. I'm quite known as a frugal person.
Yeah. I mean, all of the things that I see you buy, I think, oh, well, comparatively speaking, a $2,000 jumper is actually a bargain for someone like you. You know?
Yeah, you gotta really just compare it to my net worth, and then you realize it's nothing at all.
Exactly. Like, we've got the Jeff Bezos of YouTube here on the channel, and I suppose you and me are gonna laugh at the poor. So let's get into it.
That's what I do every day.
So we have this video straight away. Banger. Woman takes her tooth out at home. Extreme cheapskates.
That's horrific, but I also get really tempted to do that a lot, so I can understand it.
Yeah, for sure. As someone who lives in Frankston, I think there's a few at-home tooth extractions going on as well. Not willing at all, but they are happening.
There's probably somebody in Frankston who just goes around and steals other people's teeth.
Yeah, we actually call him the tooth demon.
It probably melts them down and sells the golden fillings.
Yeah. All right, let's begin.
I save thousands of dollars on not going to the doctor and the dentist.
Man, I could have guessed that by looking at her, you know? I'm sure she's a lovely lady, but let's be real. No matter how good her personality is, you can look at her and go, she is not a frequent visitor to the doctor's office.
No, neither am I, to be fair. I quite relate. I think we're very similar people. I also really understand the whole thing about, you know, do it all. If you can do it all yourself, why get somebody else to do it?
DIY, baby. You know, that's the future. You look up a YouTube tutorial. What are you wasting time at the doctors trying to cure cancer? There's literally tutorials online. You can do it yourself with leaves that you find in the bush. You know what she's looking at there? She's looking at a black guy and she's like, should I call the police?
Or anyone, for that matter, to be honest. But when it's a Karen, it's more like, my husband, I'm going to get my husband down here, because apparently they could just fix everything. They always turn up and look really guilty.
Karen?
But
Awesome. Her name's Karen. That's great.
Oh, that's so fantastic. That's how you know this video is going to be unreal.
We found a real life Karen. This is good.
Yeah, an actual real one.
recently I've encountered a really bad toothache. These past 2 weeks have been horrible. I've tried clove oil, I've tried ice, I've tried everything over the counter and nothing worked. And I finally gave up.
What about hard drugs?
Man, the camera guy is doing Karen dirty. What are these shots? These are not nice shots. Way too close. She's too close to the lens. They're making her look bigger than she actually is. That shot in the waiting room where she's just sitting there awkwardly. What are they doing?
He's stuck a fisheye lens onto the end of the camera. Just to make it even worse, just to make it as unappealing as you possibly can do. This angle is horrific.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's a bit strange how she decides not to spend her money, but do you also have to make her look like shit?
Yeah, I mean, I think they do it on purpose, don't they, though? They try and make people look as stupid as possible. Like, sit in this chair, and, you know, they know what they're doing. They're like, they're going to look like an idiot. But the person, they don't know how TV works. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like TLC is like, there's the only thing worse than someone who has strange behavior is someone who's not hot.
Exactly. And it's also the thing where they're like, they've found somebody where they've gone, oh, they don't want to spend the money on medical treatment in the United States of America. How do you make them look like a freak for that?
Yeah, I love that it's TLC UK. Like, they're shaming this woman for not going to the dentist, which in the UK or Australia would be quite strange. But in America, I bet every American's probably watching this going, yeah, dude, that's not called being cheap. That's called being a regular person. We can't afford the dentist.
Exactly. It's and nobody in the UK can as well. And even if they could, they wouldn't pay for it anyway. So
We can tell.
I just had to go to the dentist.
That shot them behind. It's just so unnecessary.
Could be Karen, or it could just be like a wig on top of some blankets.
Yeah, who knows? It could be like a model. They might have forgotten that shot. Had to do it in pose.
I don't think that's her. Look how small the feet are. That could be like a Barbie's feet.
Why does wow, those bright pink flip flops? I mean, it's an interesting outfit.
Let's take a look and see what's going on, okay? All right, Karen. Well, you definitely have an abscess on that tooth, okay?
All right.
You've got to do something or it's going to keep bothering you. What I recommend you do is do a root canal on this tooth and then put a crown on it. That way the tooth won't hurt you anymore and you can still keep it and function on it.
But what's it gonna cost?
Wouldn't it be great if you would? I recommend you go home and you tie string to a doorknob and then get somebody to close it as quickly as possible. You know, that's the best option.
I think that what this dentist should do is go to a fucking barber immediately. What's going on there, mate? He literally looks, he's got the same haircut as Simple Jack.
He does, actually. Could you imagine if he'd finished looking into her mouth and he came back and he just went, you just need to sort everything out. You need to fix everything that you got going on.
Well, you're looking at about $1,800.
When I know I've got to spend money, I cringe.
Spending money? That's cringe.
Yeah, that is cringe, you know. Going grocery shopping, that's cringe, man. Type of things you don't want to do. You look like a loser. I just see people out normally just, paying for things, and it just makes me feel sick.
Yeah, that's like instead of turning on, we'll turn on a cringe compilation to laugh at like people acting embarrassingly. She will just turn on like one of those shopping spree videos and go, ugh. They bought a pair of shoes?
Yeah, walk into a local supermarket.
Dude, this bitch would hate your Instagram. All she would do is cringe every time you post a new fit pic. You're like, ugh, he bought those clothes. Yuck.
True, it'd be horrific.
Well, a cheaper option is to pull the tooth, but once we pull it, it's gone.
How much is that going to cost me?
About $185.
That's pretty cheap.
I reckon I could pay you $50. I reckon actually I could get people who would pay me to take my teeth out.
Yeah, that's true. $185 to get like kind of a minor face surgery is what that basically is. That's kind of a bargain. No wonder the dentist can't afford haircuts.
Yeah, but I'm sure you could find people who are willing to pull your teeth out. It wouldn't cost any money at all.
That's true.
I suppose you're just, you just want a professional to do it. I reckon I could become a professional. Give me enough teeth to pull, and I reckon I could get it right every time.
Yeah, that's true. What do you really need? Like a pickaxe and a chisel? Like,
oh God, it's just bang. That's horrific.
Would it be cheaper if I went without any anesthesia?
That's not a good idea. You're not going to be able to stand the pain if you try to pull this tooth without numbing it up.
I'm knowledgeable. I'm college educated.
I can tell she's college educated because she has no money. That's why. She's still trying to pay off that debt for that arts degree she got 15 years back.
Nobody who's educated has ever been to college and I'm educated. That's not what educated people say.
No.
That's what people who are uneducated say.
They go, I've been to college and still paying for it. Couldn't find a job.
Exactly.
I love her hairline. What's going on there?
I'm kind of envious, to be honest.
She kind of has the opposite of a receding hairline. Looks like it's creeping forwards.
I know, it like grows out. Yeah, I think most people would be desperate for that.
So if there's a medical procedure to be done, it is researched to great lengths.
This is an elevator. That's what we put down into the gums and twist it against the bone, and it actually pushes the tooth out of the socket.
Oh my God. I thought it was a screwdriver.
I told you, all you need is a fucking chisel, dude. That's what that is. He's calling it an elevator. Mate, that's a chisel. I'm on Karen's team. Don't come into the doctor's office with tools you got from Bunnings and be like, I'm a professional. Mate, cut your hair and get a real tool. That is a chisel.
I like the idea of the man just pulling out like one of those comically sized cartoon hammers and like giving it a really like cool name. like just to kind of hide the fact that it is just a big hammer.
This is a rapid force applier?
Yeah, it's like, no, mate, you've got a giant hammer. Like, what's going on? That is a screwdriver. I don't care what anybody says.
Until I can grab it with this forceps that actually wiggles the tooth out till it gets loose, and then we pull it out.
Okay, that is tongs. Those are tongs. I've got those in my kitchen drawer.
They're literally over there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. He hasn't shown me anything that you can't get for like a £15 set at like your local B&Q. What is going on here?
Yeah, is this guy even a dentist?
I don't think so.
Till it gets loose, and then we pull it out.
Well, that just looks like a pair of pliers.
She is right. It does look like a pair of pliers.
She's correct. It has the same function, if anything.
That's how insulted must this professional be, you know? Like that is like going to a hairdresser and being like, why am I paying you money? I've got like scissors at home.
And a razor. Yeah, I don't need this at all. What's going on?
Well, I promise you, this is a precision extraction instrument. If you use a pair of pliers, it's just going to break the tooth off.
Well, can I take the tools home with me after I'm done?
No, they're my instruments. That's what I used on everybody. We have to sterilize them each time.
Can I think on it?
I mean, you take your time, but the longer you wait, probably the more it's going to start hurting.
This is good. This is great.
Removing your own.
This is how we got into the COVID mess, because we have women like Karen Googling how to do their own medical procedures and Googling their own medical research, sitting next to a fucking TV from the 80s in a dirty room with a jar that what looks like is filled with piss on her left.
On the tube. Mate, you've got everything on YouTube, you really do.
I don't like that.
What is that? And it's the old YouTube as well, with the annotations.
Oh, I remember that.
Her computer's so old, she's still got annotations.
No, look at this though. It says we loosen the tooth with a Phillips screwdriver.
It is doable.
Even this professional says the elevator is actually just a screwdriver.
I'm unreal. This is fantastic. I'm starting to gain the confidence maybe I could perform surgeries out of my rainbow setup at home.
Yeah. Oh, what? You guys have a sterilized scalpel? Cool. I've got a butter knife at home. Okay. Don't try and trick me into paying this much for emergency removal of a tumor when I can just chop it out at home.
I've got an Allen key. I'm sure I can find some form of use for it.
Dude, I've built an IKEA shelf before. This is not that hard.
Grant!
Dude, that face she made there, that's the face I make when I click the wrong video late at night.
Yeah.
This is not what I wanted at all. I can't believe they're doing that to that poor woman.
What would you use as, like, the swap out for the anesthesia or whatever it is, anesthesia? What would you use? Like, what hard drug would you have
I guess you use alcohol, just heaps of alcohol or heroin.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or both, if you really want to get the job done.
That's good.
You've got to be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, you would have a sick night.
You'd have no teeth left. You just get people to keep on pulling them.
Well, dude, have you ever seen a heroin addict? They don't have many teeth left. So obviously this is where it starts.
Mate, this is how it starts.
Absolutely.
It's a gateway.
She'll be a gummy shark in no time.
What you got?
Oh, God, don't ask him to do that.
This is how to take your own tooth out.
He's not happy with that at all, is he?
Yeah, that's the face I make when I'm finished watching the video that I was horrified by.
Oh, God. Yeah. Looks like a lot of regret. He's really, like, his whole marriage is just flashed before his eyes.
I mean, sell the computer and you'll never have to deal with this again. That's...
Yeah, and use the money, pay for the dentist.
Yeah, this is a good husband. Look how disgusted he is, but he's going to be like, all right, well, this is the love of my life. Time to rip her teeth out.
Yeah, if this is what you want, then I will do whatever is needed of me.
I think I want you to take my tooth out.
Is this a blueprint?
This is a good start.
Oh, for a minute, I thought she was going to lay out like a mission map for like how to get it done.
Like, that's what you really want to see when you walk into the doctor's office when you're about to get like a minor surgery. Someone just ripping apart duct tape and butcher's paper. You're like, this is going to go great.
This is terrible.
I don't want to watch the rest of this.
What's going to happen?
A medieval torture is going to happen.
You genuinely...
Karen Hearn and her husband have performed...
Hang on. Is that a vacuum? He's putting a straw into a vacuum and he's going to use that. Dude, these guys are the smartest people on earth. You know what? The more I'm seeing these people improvise every single tool that a dentist has, the more I start to think that maybe dentists are just scam artists.
Yeah, maybe they are a bit overrated. I don't know. I feel like maybe you could never have to go to a dentist ever again.
Karen Hearn and her husband have performed various medical procedures at their home before.
What other surgeries have they done?
Circumcision.
Circumcision, yeah, maybe.
I don't like the idea of pulling my wife's teeth out. What if I pull the wrong one or something, you know?
Yeah, man, dude, I don't know what to think of this shit. This is great. This is actually insane. This is medieval shit.
But my wife threatened to take her own tooth out, so this needs to be taken care of.
Benzocaine is a numbing agent. I'm going to use benzocaine to numb up my gum so that when my husband pulls my tooth, I won't feel anything. The extraction will actually take place using this barber's tool.
Those are rusty.
That's horrific.
That's rust. Oh, there's a covered in rust.
I'm starting to see why dentists serve a purpose now.
Yeah, man. This is
You gotta sterilize them.
This is why I don't get the debate around like healthcare for all. You know, like I think that instead of arguing about it, everyone should just watch this video and go, oh yeah, if people are doing this, maybe we should chuck a couple of bucks their way.
Place using this barber's tool. We found it at a yard sale. Used back in the early 1920s and 1930s for when people used to go to the barber rather than a dentist to have their tooth pulled.
What barber is using fucking pliers, man? What the fuck are they doing?
No, she is right. The barber was where you used to go to get these types of procedures. But and that's why when the barber turned into two different businesses, you know, they went from barber and dentist into barber or dentist. That's why every single dentist you see has such a shit haircut.
Yeah, because they no longer they've separated.
Yeah,
it's
either put them back together, and no longer do you have Simple Jack performing tooth extractions.
I couldn't imagine turning up to my dentist appointment and just every time my dentist has an absolutely sick fade.
Dude, I don't want anyone to do a surgery on me unless they got a real sweet fade.
Yeah, real fresh haircut.
Yeah, like
That's
if I
what
can't
really
see
want.
the top of their scalp in that little part line, I don't trust you to do anything to my body.
I'm building a vacuum for her mouth. I'm using a regular vacuum cleaner.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my
Fucking
god!
vacuum.
Imagine when he accidentally sets it to blow and not.
He sets it to blows all that shit down her throat. Not the first time he's blown something down her throat, I'm sure.
Oh, terrible! I hate this so much.
And I'm going to stick out in part of the mouth and we can suck out the blood.
That's his fucking chest! No way! No
Come on,
way.
dude. A plastic straw? Disgusting.
No way. No way. That's fucking outrageous. That's outrageous. That's outrageous.
This is so great, and we're only halfway through.
And a straw with duct tape, which makes a good seal.
Man discovers fire.
He's
Colorized.
so proud of himself.
He is. He's like,
What is this green stuff?
oh god, I don't know. Pickle it. So I don't know what's going on.
This regular cola.
Coke? Is that what that is?
Coca-Cola. Green Coca-Cola. It's self-made Coca-Cola.
Why is this Coke green?
I don't know. What's going on?
You know what's especially frustrating about that is absolutely Coca-Cola got her into this situation, and now they're like, Coke got us into this, Coke's going to get us out of it.
Phosphorus acid in the cola dissolves the rust in the metal. Scrape it off with aluminum foil.
Okay, it worked, though. It's now clean.
Methods in this program can be dangerous. Always consult a qualified professional for medical advice.
Like a YouTube video from 2005.
Yeah, that's my professional advice. If you never had a dentist license, but you uploaded enough videos where you gained enough ad revenue, where you were making enough money to be a full-time dentist, would that not count as professional advice?
I mean, I would think so. Works with other professions.
Yeah, they get a VPN brand deal on it. I mean, I trust them.
Rubbing alcohol will complete the sterilization of these instruments. I'm ready as I will ever be.
Where did she get this?
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's overkill. You're in your own home.
Yeah, where did she get that? Also, man, their house is, judging by the vacuum, their house is dirty as fuck. Like, this is not a sterile environment. Like, the chair that you watch television in is not a sterile place to do a surgery.
Yeah, but you know when you're at a dentist, they got the TV on and it's kind of like annoying because you can't really see what's going on because there's a man's hands in your face. This might be a way to get around that. Maybe there are some things that the dentists can take from this.
True. Okay, this is good.
Karen's dentist would have charged $185 for the tooth extraction, but because she already had most of the supplies on hand, the procedure will only cost $10.
Just getting fucking a pillow duct taped to her head. What's going on?
You know, like fucking Hannibal Lecter's straight jacket.
Yeah, and why do they have most of the tools at home? Are they just buying this shit just in case?
I'm telling you, if somebody said to me, do your best, do it yourself dentist appointment, I'd probably get to like a screwdriver and then I would it would be done. There's no way I have enough stuff lying around to be able to make my own dentist room.
Nervous?
A little. But I know I'm in good hands.
No.
Wrong. Absolutely not. You're getting duct taped to a pillow. Like, you have frozen peas taped to your face. You're not in good hands. You're in hell.
You're arguably in the worst hands you could possibly be in.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, numbing agent. That's not enough.
That's not enough. Just pour the whole thing in.
Yeah, drink it.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Where's he got all this dentist stuff from?
Dude, I can't watch this. This is horrible.
I'm fascinated at what happens now.
How's your mouth?
It's numb. Oh.
He goes, how's your mouth? And she says, it's numb. And as soon as he starts, she goes, ah.
I don't know what's happening.
That's not numb.
No, it's not. This is going to be bad. Yeah, it's really not numb enough, is it? Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going on here?
Fucking vacuum. I can't believe it. Dude, oh my God.
Does he have a step-by-step tutorial? Is he even doing it in the right order? I don't have a clue.
Yeah, that is what is most concerning about this. Is the problem is, like, they were watching the tutorial. She watched the first half and he watched the second. Like, he watched the second half of the tooth extraction tutorial. He didn't watch all of it.
Yeah, like when you get 3 minutes into a YouTube tutorial and you go, I think I can kind of guess the rest. That's what he might have done.
Yeah, like I want to see their YouTube history. I want to see where does that purple bar stop when they got into that video. Like, where did they stop?
Oh my God. No way.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
Yep.
The feet shot! The feet shot! Why do they always...
I think I got it.
Oh my God.
This is great.
Holy shit. Dude, I'm really sorry, not only to you, Alex, but to everyone who's watching this. I don't know why I chose this one. I read woman takes her tooth out at home. What did I think was going to happen? This is horrible.
This is horrific. I was going to eat after this. I'm not hungry anymore.
This has ruined my day.
Jesus. Yeah.
Pain only lasts a short time.
Look at her. Look at her fucking face. Like, nothing is worth this. Dude, there are people literally in third world countries that are getting better medical treatment than this because of charity. And this woman has duct tape a packet of peas to her face and got her husband to pull her own tooth out because she doesn't feel like spending the money.
Don't ever ask me to do this again.
Man, I'm what a spectacular husband. Well, that's the end of that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I didn't. Did you?
That was true love on show there.
Yeah, this isn't extreme cheapskates. This is like great husbands.
Yeah, best
That's what that
husbands
video
ever
was.
award to this guy.
That's incredible. Well, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and Alex will be back on the channel very soon. And if you want to check out his second channel, we've done a bunch of videos there as well that are really great. So check that out. And Alex...
Are we going to react to amputations next,
yeah,
Lewis?
Yeah, at-home amputations. You know, we'll jump on Live Leak to see what we can find.
See what we can get on there.
Yep. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And Alex, you got a podcast that's coming out at the moment.
I do. I have the Internet Sensation podcast on Spotify, and I'm sure Lewis will be on
Yes.
when he's freed from his forever horrific prison.
Yeah. So probably 2030, I'll be a guest on that show.
Oh, the podcast will be long gone by
Yeah.
then.
Sweet. All right. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.
See ya.
Buy my shit,
Peace.
buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt.